Yo, what's up, everybody? No, I'm not trading from the laundry room. I'm trading from
Yo,
the
what's up,
office,
everybody?
but you can visualize that I'm trading from my laundry room if you want to. That's fine. So the reason I wanted to open this up right now is and open up the live stream just for a minute is this is the investment account that we have that we just started. So there's people that have. I'll turn the music down for a minute. So there are people that have invested in this account. I'll show you right here. It's a live account. Okay. I'll just show you right there because I have to move my screen a little bit. Okay, so it's a live account that people invested in. You can see at the top left, on the top left there. You can see on the top left there, it's Hanko Trade, account number 204131127. This is the investment account. And if you invest in this account, you get the username and password, and you get 60% of the profits. Yeah, I was in Alaska for 2 weeks. I just got home. So if you invest in this account, you'll get the username and investor password, and you'll get 60% of the profits that will be paid out every 30 days. You'll have to make a request, right? But it'll get paid out every 30 days. So you asked if I've been fishing lately. Have you not been watching do you not follow me on Instagram? I've been posting I post all that I post that shit everywhere. That's kind of a play on one of Eli Manning's commercials. But I've been fishing a lot, brother. Look at that. Look at that right there. I guess that would be fishing, right? That's me in the back. That's my ugly ass mug in the back with the Hawaii hat on, right? Yeah, I just got home from Alaska. I was there for 2 weeks. But the reason I wanted, The reason I wanted to open this live stream up is to let you know that, you can invest in that account. You'll get the username and password, the investor password. You can request your money every 30 days.
Right there. Right at the last second.
I got that fish, and then because I was fishing by myself, I brought him up to the bank, and as I brought him up to the bank to take pictures, the hook broke. So he just scooted right back into the river. So he's got my hook in him. He's probably spit it out by now. It's been over a week. They'll spit it out. They won't see him take off there. They won't keep it in their mouth for very long. But he spit the hook right as I banked him, but here's the video of me getting him.
You got a fucking fish on, boys and girls.
So there's the river right there, and I got a nice steelhead on my 5-weight fly rod.
Fucking fish on.
It looks like that was 1 week ago today. Maybe, I don't know. 4. Yeah. I would recommend a 4-weight, but I just caught like a 15-pound steelhead on a 5-weight. That's probably not. I probably should have a much higher rod. There's another one right there. My buddy and I fishing. That was a 36-inch, 37-inch steelhead right there. So yeah, dude, I've been doing a hell of a lot of fishing. This is my favorite video. My favorite video when I lost a fish, making fun of Instagram.
Pictures for the gram. Too worried about it for the gram and not keeping pressure on the fish. He fucking spit the hook out. I blame you, motherfuckers. I blame you, motherfuckers, for me losing that fish. Look at this fucking river. I blame you. I blame you for losing this. Mr. Grizzly Bear, fuck you too. But I blame you. You people on Instagram get pictures for you of my fucking fish, and he spits the hook.
I'm just totally making fun of it. No, I'm just totally making fun of people that feel like they have to take pictures on Instagram of everything they're doing, and it cost me a fish. So I'm just making fun of Instagram right there.
Fucking big. Be playing around.
Stop with trying to do a Scottish accent, right? Trying to.
No playing around, motherfuckers. Stop playing with your fucking fish. Hook the thing. Get that thing up the ass. Stop fucking around.
Because most people, their whole life is revolved around. Their whole life is revolved around taking pictures. They're too worried about taking pictures all the time on Instagram, and their whole life revolves around it. So I was just kind of making fun of Instagram people who feel the need to post everything in their life. It's like, and it's totally unfair to dudes too. Oh, K1, did you ever find it? Did you ever find the clip? Dude, I actually started searching today. I had a lot of time today and I was searching through some of the streams. Did you ever find that clip that I need? Did you ever find the clip, brother? Anyways, I think the markets are closed right now. Yeah, the markets are closed. NIM for dry, you do whatever you want, bro. It's your, I mean, it just depends on what river you're fishing in, right? Did you ever find that though? Did you ever find the clip? Ah, I know. That it's gonna get lost in the ether forever now, isn't it? And that fucking sucks. It's probably gonna get lost in the ether. But if that's what they did, man, then I mean it's total crap. But whatever. I'm not gonna focus my time on that right now, to be honest with you. I got other things to focus on. No, I know. And I've said that multiple times. When I've said that, I'm like, I have a very trusted source that has given me the information. But the problem with it is, I really wanted to have that if I were going to do anything. So I'm not like Mike. Mike, who are you? Who are we talking about? I don't even know who you're talking about. So anyways, what I'm saying is this account just started today. Okay. This is the investor account. People have invested in this account and we're going to make a fucking killing with it. Okay. So if you invest in this account, I'm putting in just keeps doing that right now. If you invest in this account right here, this just started today. You will get the username and password, and you will get 60% of the profits. If you can't figure that out, if you can't figure that out by DM me on Instagram or on Telegram, then you can DM me on Instagram or Telegram. But he said the Daniel guy is trolling. Maybe it could be. He's more than welcome to be here though. So you get the username and investor password, and you get 60% of the profits, and you will be able to take out your money every 30 days, unlike other places where you keep asking for your money to be taken out and you can never get it out. Then they use the excuse that it's just not. I mean, I can show you guys I don't want to get too much into it because I still think there might be some things we can do, and I think it could be, but. It says, Dear Mr. Wright, we apologize for the inconvenience as the master trader of such account has to approve the withdrawal request. We will notify our administration to force the withdrawal. We have notified the master trader to accept all withdrawals at this time. We apologize for the inconvenience and note that it is out of our hands. However, if the problem persists on the next scheduled withdrawal date of 15th, we will have to take action. Yeah, minimum of $500. This is not okay, and this is what happened with one of the brokers that I had a PAM account with. You would keep trying to get withdrawals out, and the person that I set it up with, because he said it to me when I met with him, said, I approve all requests. I approve them, right? I approve them. So he kept denying the request. Every time people would make a withdrawal request, he would deny it. And that's what it's saying right there. The master trader, which was the person that set up the account, has to approve them, and he wasn't. Yeah. So, like I said, transparency is always the best thing. Always the best thing. And, that I just don't think it was very transparent. And what was crazy about it is that account went up like 200%. And then I got locked out of it, and just a lot of shit happened. So it'll be interesting. I want to withhold judgment on a lot of things until I until we get the information. It sounds like I searched. I mean, I searched today too, and K1 was searching as well, and we may never get it. So you know what? I think you just move on and understand that eventually that stuff catches up with people, right? So eventually that stuff catches up with people. So it's a minimum of $500. You'll get payouts every 30 days. You'll have to request it though too. If you don't request it, you don't get it. They might have taken it down. You never know. I don't know. And again, you know what AZ says, what goes around comes around. Yeah, it's a little bit different, bud. I know what you're saying, and I know the reference you're making, but every one of those people got their money. So again, we can address that again at some other point. We can go over the PayPal receipts, but everybody got their fucking money. So you can address all that. You'll just send a request to me. So, but I know what AZ is saying. AZ is accusing me that last time I did this that I didn't pay people back. We can absolutely. I have the PayPal receipts. I have everything. I have all of it. So there's just some people that some people that just want to fucking lie, and I don't think AZ is a bad guy. So don't take that the wrong way. But what if he's suggesting that that's what I did? It's just bullshit. And we can go over the PayPal receipts. In a scam, like I said before, usually you don't give people money back. So when I did that about a year ago or so, I'm either the worst scammer in the world because people got their money back, or I wasn't scamming, right? But so anyway, but he's more than welcome to be here. So, but just so you guys know who it is that you're dealing with, and if you guys need proof that those people were paid profits, my students were paid profits, they made money. If you need proof of that, I am absolutely willing to show that to you, because you guys know that I'm extremely transparent. So, but I think that's what AZ is saying. And again, like I said, AZ can say whatever the hell he wants. I don't really care. Don't care. So, but if you invest, you will get and that's what's different now is, I thought about it for a while, Mike. Oh, okay. I didn't know, and I apologize if that's the case. I didn't know. But the difference was last time I didn't give the group the username and password, or the account number and password, so it left a little bit of it didn't give people a lot of confidence, I guess, because they could never see what was going on. This one, you're going to see what's going on. You have the username and password, and you'll get 60% of the profits, and that's pretty fucking good. QBanks. What about QBanks? He's one I've never talked to or never had any conversations with. What's going on with QBanks? I don't know. I don't know QBanks. I've never had he's probably one of the only ones I've never actually had a conversation with. And that's saying something, because I've had a conversation with basically every influencer in this market. So the markets are going to be closed for a little bit. I sent out a really good signal to my signal group, and I'll show it to you here. Really good trade today. Let's see, where are we at here? Right here. Sell the US 30. That was today at 12:22, so about 2 hours ago. Sent out a signal to the group right there. Okay, right there. Sell the US 30 at 33,594. Then stops at plus 80. And I don't know if we've gotten stopped out of that trade or not. I know we're up on it. I took it out, and then I took a buy, and I'm down on that buy. And then in this account, I took a sell, but it's way lower because I didn't have everything set up. But it would have had to go to 33,500 in order for that to get stopped out at plus 80. And I don't think it's actually done that, but we can look. If that's the case, then my group will still be in there. And it hasn't come close. It would have to go to 500, and it doesn't look like. Even if you look at a 15-minute chart, it's never gone to 500. So we would still be in that trade. So that trade would be up right now 200 and 20 points. So my signal group is the best out there. There's no question who has the best signal group. It's me. It's me. It's fucking me. It always has been and it always will be. The other people are like, they're gunning for second place, and it's not even close, to be honest with you. It's not even close. What am I trying to do here? Oh, I don't know. What am I trying to do? I don't know what I'm fucking trying to do right now. Is that what happened? I don't know. I didn't know that that's what happened. Is that what happened? That they were all in it together down there in South Beach, and they cut him off. Is that what it was? I don't know, and I can't back that up, so I'm not going to say anything. But is that what it was?
Wake up, trader! It's time to bring your portfolio to life at TastyWorks. Meet your new platform.
I might have to message him. I might have to message him now. I've never talked to him, nor do I necessarily care to talk to anybody. But maybe I'll message him. Yeah, well, that was an interesting thing. And again, I'm holding judgment. I don't know all the details, and I don't know, and it sounds like we may not be able to find it. But yeah, it was weird because they had that Goat FX broker, and all of a sudden, like within 6 months, it was gone. It was weird. And now they have FX Life Capital. So I don't know, but I'm holding judgment. All I'll say is that JP and Daniel were extremely fair with me, and I messed up too. I mean, I messed up. The trading, when I originally did the PAM account, the trading sucked, and that was my fault. And we can go over it. We can even go to it, but it ended up doing really well. It ended up doing extremely well. Well, I'll show it to you. Okay, so it started out and it sucked, but it ended up that the PAM account that I was doing with them, it killed it. It was up 200%, and then I don't have access to it. And it was really weird. It was really weird. The whole thing was just weird. But I don't know. I mean, you can look at the trading reports. And then, yeah, anyways, we'll keep it at that, but I didn't trade it for a long time. But the ones I was kind of wanting to show you guys was, and I don't know why this is doing this now. We're going to do something else right now. We're going to go to this. And then we're going to go to trading report. And we're going to do this again. The last time I really traded that account were the gold ones. I mean, look at the gold ones. I mean, the gold ones are fucking killer. Look at these gold ones here. If you can see the whole chart there, yeah. These gold trades were taken at 1782, and I was just lightly trading them, right, so I could add positions. I was just lightly trading it so I could add to positions, but I mean, holy shit, dude. Look at those. All of those were taken out at 2061, 2060, and 2061, and each of those on 20-cent lots. Brother, what's up, my friend? On 2-cent lots on those gold trades from 1782, and they were held till 2061. What is that? That 3,000 points almost? Almost. It's 2,980. Sorry, 2,980. I mean, I was smoking this account, and then all of a sudden, and again, I don't know what happened exactly, and it doesn't matter. All of a sudden, I start noticing that there's trades taking it, and I don't trade the GJ, right? Here's where trades start happening, because I think what happened is they saw that this account was going really well, and someone else, they changed the password, and then they started trading it, and look what happened. Look what happened. I mean, it's just loss. So anyways, I don't know again, but I trust K1. I don't think, like K1 says, he has no reason to be dishonest with us. It doesn't do any good for him, right? He has no skin in the game. Shay, what's up, brother? So this, the guy that's in here now is Shay, and he's one of the moderators over at the other live stream. And this is not a reflection of him at all, because I think he probably would somewhat agree with this. That live stream over there is probably the fucking dumbest live stream I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it's full of just stupid ass people. And I don't think Shayla has anything to do with it, but the Forex Elite, I mean, that chat room, man, that's full. The people in there just keep saying, is it a buy or sell? Is it a buy or sell? Well, look at your fucking charts. What do your fucking charts tell you? And it's just full of newbies and stupid people. And this is Shay right here. He's the mod over here, and he's always been really cool. Except when I get really, really mouthy and I start cussing and swearing in there, then he gets a little bit mad at me, but he's always been pretty cool. But the cool thing is, in my stream, I can fucking say whatever I want, right? In my stream, I can say whatever I want. But I do like to go over there and have fun and make fun of people, because it's fun. It's always fun. Because I'm bored most of the time. That's why that happens. But he's a cool dude. Welcome, dude. Welcome here. So if you're still here, Shay, let me know so I can tell you. When I stream on my YouTube live stream, what is it? Yeah, what is it? What do you see in this live stream that is different than every other live stream you go into? What do you see in this live stream? What do you see in this live stream that's different than every other fucking live stream you go into? Shay, Shayleesh, I want you to say it. I want everyone. What is different about this live stream that you're seeing right now that you don't see on any other fucking live stream? What's different? What's different? Can anybody notice a difference in this stream? And you won't find it in any other streams. Live account, exactly. That's what AZ is saying. There's a live account up with live trades that it's in. So then people are like, oh, well, maybe it's not a live account. Maybe it's not a live account. So we'll move this, because I have a curved screen on my computer is a curved screen, so it doesn't cover the whole thing. So if you look at there, you look at that, you look at the top left, what does it say? What does it say? On the top left here, Hanko Trading, does it say demo account or does it say live account? Demo account or live account? Does it say demo account or does it say live account? So that is different. That no one else does that. I challenge you to find anyone else that does that. No one else fucking does that. And again, the question is why? Why not? Why not? Why do these people hide behind TradingView when they stream? If you're that fucking good at what you do and you claim that you're really good, why not show your fucking terminal? And people say, oh, you can't. It's not against the law. There's no law or regulation that says you can't show your terminal. So why don't you fucking show it? But you get on here and it's always TradingView. They're always hiding behind fucking TradingView. Always hiding behind TradingView. Why? Why are they hiding behind TradingView? Why? And you know why. You know why. Everyone knows why. Why are they hiding behind TradingView? Always. We'll go to my favorite buddy here. Okay, look at this. Look. I'm not necessarily right now dissing on anybody, but you will never see a fucking live terminal in this stream. Never. Why? If you're that good and you're 90% accurate like you claim you are, then show your fucking terminal. Why won't you show your fucking terminal? See, it says here we close 70% at 30 pips, leaving runners until take profit. Well, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? That's the difference. That's the difference. They will hide behind TradingView because they are fucking pussies. He's not the only one to do it. It's everyone. If you see streamers on you, I mean, there's only one other dude that I think does it, Wally Baba, who trades a small account. He does it. But if you look at these, no one does it. No one does it. Nobody. Why? Right? If you're that fucking good at what you do, show what you do. You can go to any of these people, any of these gurus that say they're gurus. I mean, look.
Yeah, serious drops. Level, just because that was a previous resistance, I'm interested in, okay, can we tap that level?
You'll never ever see live streams, live trades.
To the left, that's going to put you off. Oh, here we go, guys. Right, I'm putting stops to
20 already.
Yeah, I'm putting stops to break even. I think that's break even.
Well, how do we know? Again, how do we know your stops are at break even? Because we don't see your fucking chart. How do we know? Right? You will never ever see it, ever. One of my favorites here. You will never see it in here either. Ever.
First DP was the 10 pips, obviously.
Oh, look. Hiding behind TradingView again. Hiding behind TradingView again. Another fucking moron that streams on YouTube. Hiding behind TradingView. You will never see the live terminal. Why? Because they're pussies. They're pussies. Just show your fucking live terminal, man. You're that good. Show your fucking live terminal.
6239. If we can get third TP, that would be nice. David's got 21 pips, small runner.
Show your fucking live terminal. Show your fucking live terminal.
Yeah, I've got a runner still going.
See, look at, they always they're on their phone and stuff. They're doing stuff on their phone because they will never show it because they're pussies. They are fucking pussies, and this guy's one of the biggest pussies around. You'll never fucking see it. But yet, spend money with these people, right? Spend money with them, buy their signals, even though they'll never show you that they are successful. Ever. 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 They'll never show you that they're successful. And just go to different streams and just ask them, why the fuck don't you show a live terminal when you stream? Oh, we can't do it. It's against the law. No, it's not. No, it's not. Let's just go look at this one. I don't even know this person. Well, of course, that's just
yes, Tenaris reported 43 cents.
That's more stocks, right? You'll never see it. Look, never. Never a fucking live terminal up there. None of them. That's what separates this stream. That's what separates this stream. Because I show live trades in a live account. That's what fucking separates this stream. Hey, let's strive. How are you doing? And we're down on a trade right now. This is the investment account that we're down on. No, their strategy is to, take pictures of bikini girls at Lamborghinis that they've rented for the photo shoot, right? That they've rented for the photo shoot. Take pictures of bikini girls and say, "This is the life. Pay me money. Pay me money. Look at the bikini girls I have here. I must be successful because I have bikini girls scantily dressed, laying on a Lamborghini that I rented for $2,000 so I could take this." It's unbelievable. It's unfucking believable. Look at these Lambos that I have, and look at these bikini girls. I must be successful. So the difference is, again, I am willing to put it right where I'm at. You see the trades. It's the US 30. Right now down on it. But it's the US 30, the beast of all beasts, right? The beast of all beasts, the US 30. So this is an investment account. If you invest in this account, you will get the account number and the investor password, and you will get 60% of the profits. I usually do about 20 to 30% a month. So we're gonna fucking kill it. So if you invest in this account, you will get my signals for life. You'll get 6 one-on-one sessions, and you will get 60% of profits from this account. And it just started today. That's the very first trade today. And we were late on the sell. My group got into a sell way higher than this. They're still in the sell, and I got into that sell a little bit late. But if you invest in this account, you will be able to, if you invest in this account, you'll get my signals for life. You'll get 6 one-on-one sessions for an hour, and you'll get 60%. That's pretty damn good. It's a minimum of $500. Oh, face. I don't even know. But the pattern will work on stocks, right? The pattern will work on the stocks. The pattern that I trade will work on stocks, stonks, like we like to call them. The pattern will work on crypto. It'll work on everything. The pattern I trade that I've traded for 18 years, it will work on everything. Stonks, right? Yeah. Stonks, that's what we call them. There was someone in here last night, Grand Theft, that said that you take a lot of losses on your stream after your stream ends.
$2 million. And day trading is the best way to completely replace your income if you're making over 10.
He's like, you take a lot of losses after your stream ends. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure we were, like, that one week we were 34 for 36 or something, and we were 2 for 2 this morning. I think we were 2 for 2 this morning. In fact, I know we were. It's not even a question. He's like, but you probably take a lot of losses after your stream ends. No. So, people are funny. But if you invest in this account, minimum $500, you'll get my signals for life, 6 one-on-one sessions, and you'll get 60% of this profit that will be paid out on a monthly basis. On a monthly basis. Every 30 days, you'll have to request it, right? Because if you don't request it, I don't know that you are wanting it. You'll have to request it, and then you'll get your money. It's gonna be fucking pretty killer. So I think that's a pretty good deal. 6 free sessions with me, one-on-one sessions, signals for life, and make money from this account. It's pretty damn good. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not good. Maybe it sucks. Maybe it sucks donkey balls. I don't know, because I don't know what donkey balls taste like. So, maybe other people know. I don't know what donkey balls taste like, so it might suck donkey balls. I just don't know, because I've never sucked donkey balls. And if you do, you're a pretty sick person. So, but the market's about to close. We can still hang out though. We can just hang out and just be stupid and make stupid decisions. I don't game. I'm not a gamer. We probably should just make fun of people on Instagram is what I think we should do. See what's going on in the glam? See what's going on in the glam? See what's going on in the gram? Oh geez, that chick's going on in the gram. What is going on here, folks? What is going on here? That chick is oh, look at that. That's on there. That's on there. That's pretty cool. I don't know why we need to do that. I'm just saying that if you have to post every fucking thing, like there's this one person that I just had to stop following today because she would post every fucking thing. Like, here's breakfast, Here's this. What the heck is that? Look at that. That guy's going. Look at that, dude. That guy's gonna have a rough day today. Look at that one. Holy shit. That's probably not. That's probably. That doesn't happen like that. But anyways, I've seen ones that are pretty bad. But I mean, why do you have to post every fucking thing on your day? She's just showing her ass. I mean, this lady has followers only and solely because she looks good in a bikini. There's no talent there. What's the fucking talent? Your body, I guess, right? I mean, what's the fucking talent? You have a good looking body? I mean, really? So if I just start taking my shirt off and stuff like that, I'll get a bunch of followers because, you know what I mean? It's just it's so funny. Like, what is your fucking talent? Just showing up in your swimsuit? I mean, so again, if we're all about equality and equity in this life, I should be able to do the same damn thing, right? I should be able to take pictures in a bikini and have 100,000 followers or whatever, you know? I mean, what's the fucking talent here? What's the talent? Nothing. I mean, good on them. You know, they're just using their body. They're whores, right? What's the talent? You have a huge following because you like to show your ass in a bikini. She thinks she's modeling, and maybe she is, and that's great. Great for her. Good for her. You know what? Look at this. Look at me sipping my drink because I have to show you every fucking minute of my life. I have to show you every fucking minute of my life. It's weird. It's a weird phenomenon. So I think that, again, because everything is supposed to be equitable in this world now, I think that I should be able to show up in a bikini, get in a bikini, and I should get a huge following, right? I should be able to get a huge following. Right? I mean, it's only fair. It's only fair that I get a huge following if I dress up in a bikini. Okay. I have answers for you. Only because you let me go in there and rant. The only reason I'm gonna let you do this is because you let me go in there and rant. I mean, what's this fucking girl's talent? I don't know. Maybe she has a lot of talent. Maybe she does. It is only fair. I think so. And I think if the world would just listen to me, the world would be a better place. I tell my wife that all the time. She's like, yeah, uh-huh. I'm like, if this world would just listen to me, it would be a way better place. I think she doesn't agree with that for the most part. Okay, what's the question? No. Nope. Green, red, yellow, burgundy, the color does not matter as long as the pattern is there. And again, remember, just because the pattern is there doesn't mean we're not going to lose every now and again. Okay, so let's just use this one as an example because this is why I got into this trade, right? On one of my accounts. Okay, you see that candle I'm circling right there? That would constitute a buy signal, right? Everybody see that? Does everybody see that? Does everybody see that? Are there only 4 people in here now? There were 17, now there's only 4? Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, 6. There's 17 people in there. Do you see that, Shay? That circled candle? So your stop loss, yes, is obviously below that. And then when you get up 50 points on the US 30, you always place your stop at break even once you get up plus 50 on the US 30. Okay, always your stop goes to plus even. And then if you get up 60 to 80, your stop is at plus 10 or plus 20, right? And then you just keep moving your stops up into more profit. Like that, I showed you that trade I sent to the group this morning. Okay, so you're always scaling your stops, but I showed you this one. I showed you the one we just sent out to the group just a little while ago, and it's right here. Let's see, where am I? Okay, right here. So I told them to put their stops at plus 80. Yeah, it's always the same. Well, it's always the same. It's 30 or 40 points on gold, 50. Yeah, it's about the same. But I said to put your stops at plus 80. So in this trade that we took, I told them to sell at 33,594. So their stop would be at 33,514, right? That's 80 points. Well, that they still haven't gotten out of that trade yet. That trade still hasn't triggered a loss yet. And no matter what, they're going to make 80, right? So no matter what, the group will make 80 points or 80 pips, whatever the hell you call it. I don't care. But right now, they're up 200. So of the 200 points they're up right now, stops are at plus 80. If it goes to plus 300, your stop should probably be at plus 120. And then I just let the market take me out. Does that make sense? At that point, the market has to take me out. Does that make sense, Shay? Watch this. I'm going to go into your other one here. So does that make sense to everybody? I mean, it's the simplest damn pattern in the world, like you know, and it works. It's just, I mean, I had a guy, was it in here that, I mean, I've been getting messages all day saying they tried my strategy for the day and they didn't have a loss. The pattern fucking works, people. It works on the 15-minute, 30-minute, the hour, the daily, the weekly, the monthly. It doesn't matter what pair, what time frame. It doesn't matter if it's stocks, if it's crypto. I mean, we could go look at a crypto chart right now, and maybe we'll do that. We could go look at a Bitcoin chart, and I guarantee you, over the long run, right? Because you're going to have losses. And again, anyone who tells you they don't have losses, they're full of shit, right? They are full of shit. Don't listen to them. Losses happen. But even on Bitcoin, I guarantee you, I can go to Bitcoin to the 1 hour chart, right? And I guarantee you that if I look at the pattern, it's going to be right 85% of the time over the long run, right? So we could do some Bitcoin here for a minute. The markets are closed, so we don't really need to look at anything, right? But if you make this a little bit bigger, we're on the 1 hour chart, right? And you say, how you look at every time on the buy side, every time you had a tail longer than the body of the candle. Would that one qualify right there? Probably, right? This one would qualify. It has a little bit of a wick at the top, but not too bad. That would probably qualify. That would qualify. That would qualify. Right? This one would qualify. This one would qualify. It can have a little bit of a tail, but I don't want to have too much of a tail. Right? And you just look at it. Look at every fucking time it does that. Now on Bitcoin, your stop losses are going to be a little bit bigger. So for instance, this one right here, you probably would have lost, right? Because you would have gotten in at 38,361, and it went way lower than that. No, excuse me, on this one it didn't. So you would have had 38,361 to 30. Yeah, you probably would have lost on that one. Okay, and maybe on this is the one I was kind of looking at, and I wanted to see, because you would have gotten in there. Right there, and then your stop loss has to be below the tail, but I want it significantly below the tail because I don't want it to come down to the tail like it did here and then stop you out. So you would have gotten in at 38,254. Questionable, but I guarantee you the rest of these, you might lose on this one right here. You might lose on the first two, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you might have gone 5 for 7. Well, see, but that's where I'm different, Shay, because I have to enter. And here's the reason I have to enter, and that's just me, right? I have to enter because I know that pattern is going to be right 85% of the time. So at that point, I'm just a robot, right? If I get my pattern, I take the trade because I know that I'm going to be right 85% of the time over the long run. So I take the trade just because I'm a numbers person. And I know that 85% of the time over the long run, I'm going to be right. I'm just going to take the trade. So I do take it every time, if that makes sense. Now, you go over there and tell those people to come to my live stream too, Shay. Just do it once, man. Just do it. I'm watching. Tell them, since I'm answering your questions, go over there and tell them, get your asses in here. Get your asses in here. I do it, Shay. Come on, man. One time. So yeah, you're at 85%, you're just a robot, right? You have no emotions. You have no nothing. When you're 85% accurate, you're just a robot. Do it, Shay. I want to see you do it, man. Right here. I'm in there. We're watching it right now. Tell them all. Go check out Iron Man's stream. Do it, man. Do it. Do it and let the English see you do it. That's from a movie. Do it, man. We're watching right now. Just say, everyone take 5 minutes and go over and check out Iron Man. He's doing live analysis on gold. And then we will do live analysis on gold. And put the link in there. Just do it for me once, buddy. You know what? You do it for me like that, Shay, and I will put you in my Signal group. How about that? I'll make you a deal. You do it, I will put you in my Signal group. If you have Telegram. Go in there and say, everyone go over to Iron Man's stream. He's analyzing gold, and he's a badass. He's good at it. And then we'll do some live analysis of gold, too. So we're watching, man. We're watching it. Aaliyah's going to get pissed at you, huh? We're watching you, man. Son of a gun. While we're waiting for that to happen, we'll play our peaceful, calming music. While we're waiting, we'll play the peaceful, calming music. Because the markets are closed right now, folks, so there's really nothing to do. We're kind of bored. Oh, here we go. Just say, Iron Man's really good at gold. He's over doing live analysis right now. And we'll teach these motherfuckers how to trade and how to read a chart properly. And we'll just do gold here in a minute. We'll do gold analysis because these fuckers need to learn how to actually analyze charts. And they'll listen to Shay because he's the moderator, right? They'll listen to him. But what are these chicks' talents? I mean, they got hella good bodies. I'm not gonna lie to you, they got hella good bodies. But what's their talent? What are these girls' talents? I mean, you look amazing in a swimsuit. Okay, I'll give you that, Julia, whoever you are. But you have 20,000 followers because you post pictures of yourself in a bikini. Let's just be honest. What's your fucking talent? Right? Oh. All right, Shay, we're watching. I mean, what's your fucking talent? 20,000 followers because you pose basically nude. What's your fucking talent? All right, Shay, you are doing a long message then. Shay must be doing a long message. Photoshop does magic. I might put myself in a bikini one day just to completely mock people. I did start a My Fans Only page today. I think that's going to be fun. I did start a My Fans Only page. Look at you, brother. Yes, my fans only page. I did. Just for shits and giggles. What is Jay saying here? Oh, okay, I'll deal with that in a little bit here. Yep, my fans only. And I'm going to post myself up in a bikini all the time. It's going to be great. OnlyFans or whatever it's called. Whatever the hell that thing's called. Alright, so maybe we'll get some people over there. Shay, you monitor that. Tell them to get their fucking asses over here. And we'll start doing some analysis on gold. Because people really need to learn how to fucking trade. So we're going to teach them how to trade it right here. Okay? Really, really simple. We're going to teach these fuckers how to trade from that stream. Everybody ready? Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys I'll make a circle here and see if that circle is still there, because my curved screen makes it so you can't see my whole screen. Oh, so it looks like it's right off the screen, that circle there. So I'll make the circle right here. Okay, we're gonna make the circle right there on the 4-hour chart, and then we're gonna make a circle here to where it is now on the 4-hour chart. Is it an uptrend or a downtrend on the 4-hour chart? Is it an uptrend or a downtrend? Uptrend or downtrend? Man, get these asses. I mean, there's 70 people over there, and they should be getting their asses over here. Is it an uptrend or a downtrend? Anybody? Bueller, Bueller, Bueller. Down. Perfect. Okay, one person is paying attention. One person is going to fucking learn because they're paying attention. Okay, the daily, we'll do the same thing on the daily. This is how I analyze charts, and this is how I decide what I'm doing. The daily is an uptrend or a downtrend? Daily, uptrend or downtrend? Uptrend or downtrend on the daily? Up. Perfect. We have one person that's paying a fucking attention. I'm glad. Every one of those people should be in this stream right now. Every one of those people learning something. Okay? So now we're going to go to the next chart. We're going to go to the daily chart. Okay? We're going to go to the that is the daily, excuse me. The weekly chart. Is the weekly chart an uptrend or a downtrend? Is the weekly, JJ, what's up, brother? Is the weekly chart an uptrend or a downtrend? Up. Very good. We are learning. See, we are all capable of learning. Okay, the monthly chart, uptrend or downtrend? I don't even need to circle it. Uptrend or downtrend on the monthly chart? Uptrend or downtrend on the monthly? Okay, so what I consider 3 of the 4 higher time frame charts are an uptrend. Does anyone disagree with that? 3 of the 4 higher time frame charts are an uptrend, right? Does anyone disagree with that? Does anyone disagree? And we're going to tell these people to get in there again because they really are missing some valuable information right now. If you're not in this stream right now, and you're in this stupid stream, you're missing valuable information right now. I'll type that in there, and Shay should too. You are missing invaluable information. Okay, so yeah, and it was that all 4 of them, the 4-hour, the daily, and the weekly and monthly, were all an uptrend, but the 4-hour has turned into a downtrend. So 3 of the 4 major time frames are aligned in the upward to the upside, right? So do we want to look for buys or do we want to look for sells? If 3 of the 4 higher time frame charts are an uptrend, do we want to look for a buy or do we want to look for a sell? Buys or sells? Buys, right? I mean, we can still do sells, but if you want to get, if you want to trade with the higher time frame trend, you want buys, right? And so that's when we go down to the 1-hour chart and we look for the pattern on the 1-hour chart, and you can see it even today, right? You had this red candle. It doesn't matter what the color of the candle is. All I'm doing is I'm looking for a tail longer than the body of the candle, with no wick to very little wick at the top, right? So that was a perfect buy setup right there. You enter at the opening of the next 1-hour candle. That candle there is a perfect buy candle. So you would have entered somewhere right in here, right at 1895. It would have made a high of where? Before it started spiking down, of 1907. So from 1895, you would have had 120 points. At 120 points, your stop loss better be at like plus 60. If you're up 120 on that, your stop loss better be at like plus 60. Okay, you cut it in half. So you would have made 60 points on that one, right? But you say to yourself, you know what? Well, you position in it as long as you can, right? Now here's the killer part about this one, right? So what do you see on this? Once you get the move up, right? Now you come up here and what do you see on this candle here? What do you see there, right? Now you're like, well, what the hell? Well, now I have a sell position. Yes, on the whole hour. At the opening of the next candle is when I enter. But now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours later, it's a sell, right? That's a sell pattern. But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. If I'm already in this buy trade and I'm up 50, 60 points, do I get out of a winning trade to get to get into a potentially winning trade? Do I get out of a winning trade to potentially get into a winning trade? Never. So if I'm already in a trade and I'm up on it, I'm just going to move my stops or take my profits, but I'm not going to not take my profits, but I'm just going to move my stops up, right? But I'm never going to get out of my buy trade. Now at this point, you would have got stopped out at plus 60, so it wouldn't have mattered, right? Because that's right where plus 50 or 60, you would have already gotten stopped out already. Yeah, it's the exact trade you got last night. But you say, well, you know what? I wasn't there when that happened, but I was certainly here when the sell happened, right? The sell happened there, and you would have gotten in at the opening of the next 1 hour candle, which was right there at 1896, and it would have made a low of 1881. You'd be up 150 points on that. You can still enter it, but I wouldn't enter it if I'm in a buy and in profit, right? But if I'm not in a buy, you can still enter it, absolutely. Right, you can still that, but you would be up 150. So just in the last several hours, you would have made a killing trading this style. It's the simplest fucking method in the world. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know anything else. The overall trend is up, right? So you want to usually do buys. But again, just back test it. Just back test this fucking strategy. Don't take my word for it. Just back test it. I guarantee you, no matter what time frame. Yep, and you would have lost. Yes. So JJ is saying, well, what about the one 3 candles before this? You would have taken that and you would have taken a loss. Yep. Right there is what JJ is saying. You would have taken that trade and you would have taken a loss. Okay, again, losses happen, right? And that's okay. You would have taken a loss on that one, absolutely. Yep. But just backtest that. Just backtest it. Okay, backtest it to the buy side, backtest it to the sell side. It works. It will always work. It will always work. Okay? It will always work. Well, no, excuse me, not always work. It'll be about 85% accurate. Any time frame, you can do it on the 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart, 1 hour chart. If you want to do it on the 4 hour chart, it doesn't matter what chart it is. It will work. Got it? Is that pretty simple, right? That'd be 15 out of 100. Yeah, and again, then that's why I'm saying, Shay, if you know you're going to be right 85% of the time, do you just take the trade, right? If you know you're going to be right 85% of the time, do you take the trade? And the answer is yes. You're just a robot. You have no emotions. You absolutely take that trade. As soon as that pattern sets up, you take the damn trade. No, I wouldn't consider that a buy. No, that's an easy question. No. You just take the damn trade because you know you're going to be right 85% of the time. I don't measure the ratio because I can pretty much see it in my mind, right? So I don't need to see it. So does that make sense to everybody? Does that make sense to everybody? It's the simplest thing in the world. It's the simplest thing in the world. It is the simplest thing in the world. Way simple. Shay says, yeah, and that's fine. Because you entered a buy, right? Oh, I see what you're saying. Because you entered a buy in the candle before. You're exactly right. Nope, I don't, JJ. I don't. Because I know. I mean, why would why would I look for anything else, right? When I know I'm going to be, but I'll trade it on multiple pairs. So there's usually an hour that I get a setup on one of the 6 or 7 pairs that I really focus on. But if I don't if I don't get it, that's fine. I just wait. Yeah, and Shay's saying he wouldn't have gotten in that trade because he would have gotten into the buy trade the hour before. So this was the buy trade again, and then the next candle had a little bit of a sell candle there, but he wouldn't have gotten into it because he would have already been in the buy trade. So you're exactly right. So on that one, you probably wouldn't have lost. But if you came into the market without getting into the buy and you just saw that and you took the sell, you absolutely would have lost. Right? And again, losses happen. You can't avoid them. What's going on? Are you coming here from the other stream? If you are, welcome. Welcome to the stream here. If you're coming in from Forex Aaliyah stream, welcome to the stream. Welcome. And if you want to like keep reviewing that, you can go. Oh, look at this. There's two in here. Oh my gosh, 2 more messages. Oh no, we don't need to worry about that. Oh, nice. Right on. Cool. You can go to my YouTube channel. You don't have to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really don't give a fuck if people like my YouTube channel. This is not why I do this. But you can go to my YouTube channel, and there's a 13-minute video on it that was done about a month ago that will explain the strategy in detail right there. So you can see that video from like a month ago on my YouTube channel, and it will explain in detail the theory, the strategy. I've been trading that strategy for 18 years now, and I am a full-time trader. I pay my bills with my trading. My house is paid off. I don't have bills. I really don't have bills, but you can see the details of this strategy by just simply looking at that 13-minute video. It's a lot easier than me having to try and explain it every time I do a live stream, right? But you can see it there. GDP, yeah, we can take a peek at that. I haven't looked at those pairs for a long time. So if you want to subscribe to the channel, obviously, I don't care if you do. I really don't. Okay, it's not going to break my heart if you don't subscribe to the channel, because I don't do this for that. I could care less about YouTube. I really could. I think YouTube's a bunch of communist bastards, free speech censoring losers. So I think they're a bunch of losers who like to censor free speech, YouTube. So I could care less about YouTube subscribers. I do this because it's fun, and usually I just like to make fun of people. All right, what are we looking at? We have GDP. What are we looking at on GDP? And while we're doing that, what do I think about the next candle? I think I'll think about that on the next candle. I think I'll probably wait. So let me just answer this question on the GU, and then we can talk about gold on the next hour. But it really, I mean, the market's obviously closed right now, so we'll see what happens. But someone wanted to look at gold. AZ wanted to look at the GDP real quick. So what was the question on that? I don't trade that pair anymore. To me, trading the euro dollar and the pound dollar is like watching paint dry. So I don't ever trade those anymore. But if there's a specific question, we can go to it here in a minute. We'll go to it here in a minute. So what I think about the next hour on gold. Okay, all right, you're all good. What do I think on the next hour of gold? I think right now on gold, you're in what I would call no man's land, right? I would call it no man's land. You're trading between the range of 1896 and the low of 1881, and you're at this 1885. So to me right now, you're in no man's land. So I would wait and see what happens. I would be looking for buys, obviously, if it came down to here to this support at 1881, if I get my pattern. And I'd be looking for sells, possibly if it came up to here, if I get the pattern. But I want to wait and see what happens. And there's not going to be a lot of liquidity or a lot of, you know, volume in the markets when it opens back up here in a half hour, because, you know, New York session is done and Asian session really hasn't come into play yet. So you're trading in between those ranges, so I would trade those ranges. Does that make sense? But I would look for my pattern. I don't take trades unless I have a close of a 1 hour candle that has a specific pattern that I'm looking for, if that makes sense. So I'm not just going to trade it because it goes down there or trade it because it goes up to there. It has to have my specific pattern. Okay? It has to have that specific pattern. But right now, I mean, there's really no reason to be looking at trades right now, to enter trades right now, because even when the markets reopen here in about a half hour, it's going to be devastatingly slow. I would wait till the Asian session starts. It'll start in like 3 hours, I think. I can do it one more time. I mean, if what I'm going to say, Mohammed Nazar, actually is, like I just told these guys, if you go to my YouTube channel and you subscribe, I don't care if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, but if you want to, you can. And go to this video right here. It will have everything you need to know. I did that about a month ago. It's 13 minutes and 31 seconds. If you go to that, maybe we should just play it, and then I don't even have to explain it. I can just play it, right? But go to that, and it will explain the pattern in detail. Okay, now if you want to sell, the sell is the opposite, right? Okay, so I would just recommend you go and look at that video, because I honestly just get tired of explaining it multiple times. Just go look at it. It's free. I'm not charging anything for you to look at it. You should just go review that. It will really help. Okay, so on this one you would have entered at this red line right here. And if you want to subscribe, you can. If you don't want to subscribe, you don't have to. I don't really care. But I've been doing this for 18 years. I trade for a living. And I can show live history of live success because I'm not a pussy, right? I'm not afraid to show live history of live success. I'm not opposed to that at all. So, and the other thing you'll notice, Mohammed, when you're in here, what is another thing that's different about this stream is you have a live terminal up. Okay, this is a live account and you have a live terminal up. I don't hide behind TradingView, like I always say, because I'm not a pussy. Okay, I don't hide behind TradingView. I'm not a pussy. This is a live account that's being shown with the terminal up, with trades we're in. Why do I do that? Because I'm not a pussy. Okay, it's that simple. I'm not scared to show live trades in a live account. Never have been and never will be. Because I'm not a pussy. If you can't do that and you're a streamer, then you're a pussy. I'm throwing that out there right now. If you can't do that, if you can't show live trades in a live terminal while you're streaming, you're a pussy. And you shouldn't be fucking streaming. You should beg for forgiveness, cry to mama, and shut the fuck up and don't stream. If you can't show a live terminal while you stream, you have no business streaming. You especially have no business charging people money for your services that you aren't even willing to put up while you're streaming and prove to people that you're good. You shouldn't be fucking streaming, and you should definitely not be charging people for your shitty stuff. Does that make sense? But go watch that video. It will explain everything. You should not be streaming. Lay off the streaming, lay off the bong juice, right? Don't fucking stream unless you can show a live terminal with trades that you're in while you're streaming. Don't fucking trade. Yep, that's exactly right. Exactly right. And you can go over every single one of them. Every fucking single one of these that have big followings on YouTube. Every single fucking one of them will never show you a live terminal. And the one I get on the most, our favorite, right? Little Boy Blue, right? Little Boy Blue.
An online store is
Again, you'll never see it.
Let me show you how to
You'll never see it. Look, they're talking about a winning trade that they just did. Well, how do we know you won it? How do we know you won the trade? How do we know it? You just said you took out 70%, right? You took out 70%. We closed 70 at 30 pips, leaving the runners until take profit. Well, how do we fucking know you did it? How do we fucking know that you did it? You don't have a live terminal up. You claim to make 20 to 40 grand a month. You stream from your parents' house. I mean, again, I gotta lay off him after this, but you stream from your parents' house. You're streaming in your parents' house from your bedroom. And you expect us to believe that you make 20 to 40 grand a month. You're 22 years old and you stream from your fucking parents' bedroom or your parents' house in your bedroom. Why is that door shut? Because that's the door to his room. It's the door to his fucking room. He trades from his parents' house. And he claims to make 20 to 40 grand a month. Get your own fucking place. Grow some balls, get your own fucking place, and stop being a pussy. 20 to 40 grand a month and you're living with mom and dad. And you're streaming. Come on. Should that raise red flags to everybody? Would that raise a red flag to you, to any of you guys that are here right now? Would that wave some red flags possibly? Would that possibly raise some red flags for people? It sure as hell would for me. It sure as hell would for me. Another idiot right here saying, oh, we get in trades. You will never see him do one. You'll never see him do a live stream with his terminal up. Never. Why? Because they're pussies. You will never see Todd Capital Group do it either. Because they're pussies. Oh, we do this, and then they'll get on their phone and they're like, oh, I'm in this trade. Then show the fucking trade. Why are you on your phone taking the trades on your phone? Just pull up your fucking terminal. You'll never see them do it. You'll never see them do it. Why? Because they're pussies. Now look at my stream. What's the difference? Now let's come back to my stream. What's the difference? What do you see in my stream right now? Besides a losing trade. What do you see in my trade? What do you see in my stream? What do you see in my stream? Is that a live terminal up right now with the trades that I'm in? Wow. That's just amazing. It's amazing. I can't believe I would do that. Cannot believe I would do that. I can't believe it. It's a live term. And people are like, no, what? Maybe it's not a live account. It's not. Let's just look right here. Does that look like a live account? You can look to the top left. Does that look like a live account? Live account. I do it because I'm not a pussy. I can give you you're coming from that other stream, right? You came from the other stream to come listen in. Did you come, Mohammed? Did you come from the other stream? Yeah, no indicators either because I don't need them because I'm not a pussy either. Okay, so I will say to this Shay's gonna love this. There are 62 people in there right now, right? Are there 62 people in there? Are you in there right now? Okay, so if the old adage is true that 80 to 90% of retail traders lose, right? Does everyone understand that? And does everyone agree with that? The old adage is that 80 to 90% of retail traders lose, right? Does everybody agree with that? You guys have heard that before, right? So if there's 70 people in this YouTube stream right now, if 90% of them are losers, then how many people in there are winners? There's 70 people in there. I'm not a math major. I'm a psychology person. I got my master's degree in psychology. If there's 70 people in there right now and 90% of them are losers, how many people in there are winners? 7? 7 out of the 70 people are winning people. And if it's 80%, it's 14. Right? Agree? Everybody agree? And on a good day, right, Shay, there's 330 people in there. Okay? So who's your best indicator? Who's your best indicator at that point? If 80 to 90% of the people in here are going to lose, who's your best indicator? Those people. So one thing I'd say is that's why I go into these chat rooms and I muck it up and I talk smack and everything, but I also have a purpose. What is my purpose? I want to know what they're doing and then I do the opposite. I mean, it sounds mean, right? But it's the truth. They're losers. They will always be losers. And there's different reasons why, but they'll always be losers. So why wouldn't I want to know what they're doing and then just do the opposite? Why wouldn't I want to just do the opposite of what they're doing? Do the opposite. That's why I go in there. So I would do that. And then you're saying for a new trader, I'd be patient with yourself. I wouldn't expect to be profitable overnight. And I would study your charts. And the other thing that drives me crazy, especially in this chat room or any chat room, is when people go in there and say, is it a buy or sell? Well, what do your fucking charts tell you? I can't stand that because first of all, I've been doing this for 18 years, okay? No one is. You're not entitled to my knowledge, right? None of you are fucking entitled to my knowledge. If I want to give it to you, that's different. But there's a lot of people that think they're entitled to the knowledge that I worked my ass off to get. I studied the charts for months and years, and I've refined myself. But the problem with this generation and these traders is they think they're entitled to my fucking knowledge. You're not entitled to shit, okay? Remember that too. You're not entitled to anything. Nobody owes you anything. Work for it, right? Work for it. Put in the time, especially if you want to be a full-time trader. If you want to be a full-time trader, put in the work. But a lot of times these traders, they want to be at the top of the mountain. They don't want to do the work it takes to get to the top of the mountain. I've put in the work. I've put in hundreds and hundreds of thousands of hours over 18 years of work to get to where I am now. And you're not entitled to shit. If I want to give you knowledge, I'll give it to you. But you're not entitled to it because people are like, what do you think, Iron Man? You say you've been trading for 18 years. You need to give us the knowledge. No, I don't. The fuck are you talking about? Why do I got to give you my knowledge? I don't have to do anything. You're an entitled piece of shit. Why would I give it to you? Now, if you ask nicely, or you come into here, or maybe you catch me on a good day after I've had sex with my wife, maybe I'll give you some. But you're not entitled to anything. So work for it. And then the other thing I would say is get rid of all your stupid ass indicators because you don't need them. Everything you need to know is in this chart right here. Everything you need to know is in that chart. Well, I shouldn't say that chart because that's a 5-minute chart. And I would never trade a 5-minute chart because then people are like, it's a downtrend. Well, yeah, if you're looking at a 5-minute chart, but only pussies trade a 5-minute chart. Okay, but everything you need to know is in these candlesticks. And you need to learn how to read those candlesticks because those candlesticks will tell you everything you need to know. And my mentor, who's a good high school friend of mine, still a good friend, he doesn't trade anymore. He's retired from that. But he's still one of the best. He's probably the best chart analysis person I've met to this day. And he learned from the bank traders. And he taught me how to read the signs that the bank traders leave in the charts because they leave signs. Okay, and there's people on social media, big time influencers that will say, "Why we don't want to get involved with the big boys? Why don't we just take our little crumbs and then get out of their way?" And I always say, "Why not just get in the car with them, right? Why not just get in the car with the big boys and trade alongside them and learn what they're doing?" But the problem with that is, I do, JJ. Yes, I do. I do. But you know what the problem is, and you know it because you've seen it, most of the traders, they want to buy a break of this high, right? Just go look at every stream. I can show you every stream. They're like, we need to wait to a break of this before we buy, right? Or we need to wait for a break below here before we sell. What's wrong with that? Can anyone tell me what's wrong with that? Let's wait for a break above here before we buy, and let's wait for a break below before we sell. What's wrong with that thought process? What's wrong with that thought process? Well, it hardly happens, but JJ, if you're going to go buy a house, right? You've been in here in my streams before. If you're going to go buy a house, do you tell your real estate agent you like the house, but you want to wait till it goes up 20% before you buy it? Do you go to, if you want to buy a house, do you go to your real estate agent and say, you know what, Mr. Real Estate Agent, I love the house, but can I wait till it goes up 20% before I buy it? Right? Or you go to a car dealership and you say, Mr. Car Salesman, I really like this car, but I want to wait till it goes up 20% before I buy it. Who fucking does that? Nobody does. So in every other investing we do in our lives, we look to buy low and we look to sell high. But when it comes to trading, most traders invert that theory and they look to sell low and hope it breaks lower, and they look to buy and hope it breaks higher. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? That's why 80 to 90% of them lose. The run is already over. Exactly. But if you're using, Rodney, if you're using indicators, right? If you're using indicators, then you have to wait for those indicators to tell you whether it's a buy or sell. For instance, on this, let's see, where is it? On this move on gold, right, to the downside, by the time your indicators tell you it's a sell, by the time let's just do this, right? Because people use the EMA or whatever the hell those stupid indicators are that they use, and they have to wait for a cross, right? They have to wait for a cross or something like that, right? They have to wait for a cross, something like that, right? The EMAs or all these dumbass indicators. Well, by the time that's happened, this thing's already here. You've missed the move. You're late to the party because you're using stupid, silly, lagging indicators that none of the big boy traders use. They laugh at you when you do that. But if you have to wait for those stupid indicators to tell you, you've missed the move, right? You've missed the move. But that's why retail traders lose, is because they look to buy high and they look to sell low. You should be looking for support levels to buy and resistance levels to do that. Everyone's been late to the party, right? Everyone's done it. It's not like I haven't done it either. I'm not perfect, right? Everyone's done it. But that's why they lose. They lose because they buy high and they sell low. They buy high and they sell low. That's why they lose. That's why retail traders lose. And they're idiots. And let's just be honest. Like we're saying, 80 to 90% of retail traders lose. And they will always lose because they're losers. Okay? Most of the traders in that chat room, or traders in general, you should just stop trading. You really should stop trading. It's going to be a miserable fucking existence for you for the most part. I'm gonna type it in there again. Shay, type it in there again. One more time. Say, everyone go over there. I love it. I mean, I've developed it over time, yeah. Oh, and you're saying it may not show up on there, right? Shay, sometimes my message doesn't show up. Just go in there and do it again, Shay, one more time, please. I mean, I've refined it here and there, but it's been basically the same thing for 18 years. It's basically been the same thing for 18 years. Good night, brother. Where do you live, Rodney? You must live somewhere where it's obviously nighttime. It's at 4 o'clock in the afternoon where I am. UK, okay. All right, brother. Time to go to work, huh? Well, this is kind of my work, so I'm just going to sit here and do nothing. Sit here and do nothing because there's really nothing to do. The markets aren't even open. So I'm going to wait. I am going to wait, be here till the market's open again, then I might take off because the family will be home, but I'm going to be here till the market's open in 14 minutes. We'll get the market open again. But is it showing up in there, Shay? Is it showing up in there, or are we? You said sometimes it doesn't show up. Oh, maybe it did show up. If you're new, if you just came in here, just let me know that you're new, so we can chat some more. But if you're new, if you just came in here from that other stream, it doesn't show. So you just do it one more time, Shay. And then if you have Telegram, shoot me just shoot me a message. Do you have Telegram or Instagram, Shay? Because I'm going to put you in the Signal group for doing that. Thanks, brother. So yeah, if you have Instagram or Telegram, just shoot me a message, and I'll put you in the Signal group for doing that. I appreciate it. See, it's nice to have people in high places, and in this case, Shay might have a friend in low places. I don't know. So, I've got friends in low places. JJ, I do have a big mouth. And you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right, son of a bitch. I do, but it's fun. We have fun in here, don't we? And we have fun. And that's all what it's all about. Because trading can be boring a lot of the times. Trading can be really boring. Or you can listen to a bunch of morons like these guys.
Oh. Tell you what.
Maybe you'll see me in London.
I'll tell you what. You might
What?
find me taking a trip.
What will you tell me? Oh, Todd, what will you tell us? Tell us. Tell us something, Todd. Tell us something, Todd. See exactly what did he say there? Do you guys notice what he said there? Anyone notice what he said? He said if it starts breaking below that candle, he will sell. Do you guys notice what he just said? He did exactly what we were just talking about. Listen to it again. Listen to it again. If it breaks below that candle, I will sell it. Why would you sell it there? Why wouldn't you sell it up here? Why wouldn't you sell it up? Oh, oops. I tell you, tell us something, Todd. Tell us. Listen to what he's going to say here. Okay. Instead of taking the trade up here, oh look at that. What? Oh, that's a 30-minute time frame. What do you see right there on that 30-minute time frame on GJ? What do you see right there? Do you see a wick at the top of the body of the candle on the 30-minute candle that's longer than the body of the candle? Do you see that? Do you see that? Oh my gosh, that's right at the top there, isn't it? Do you see that? But listen to what he says here, because this is extremely important to why traders lose. Listen to what he says. I'm going to wait till it goes below that candle to sell. And that's why you're a fucking loser.
Hey guys.
Watch, listen.
These GJ sells, if we start breaking below the low of that previous candle, I think I'm going to sell it.
Of course, because you're a fucking loser. You'll sell it here if it starts breaking below these candles, but you won't sell it up here where you should sell it because you're a pussy and you wear girls' panties. And you left your balls in your mom's purse.
Open, right? We've popped up. Triggering buyers in. Wells price action's bearish.
Okay, so he's going to wait till it goes down, way down here before he starts selling. We would have been selling. In fact, when was this? This was yesterday, right? So let's go look at this. Let's go look at this yesterday. That was a 30-minute candle with the pattern at 163.40. Oh my gosh! Hold on a second. So the GJ yesterday on a 30-minute candle close. Let's go look at it at around 163. Oh, you'd have to go a little bit, but we would have been selling it there. He has to wait, and he says, "I will do it if we get a candle that closes below." That's why they're fucking losers. Because he's selling low and he's buying high, right? Does everybody get that? He's looking to sell it as it's gone low.
I was talking about it.
He's a fucking clown.
not maintained upside bias, and then starting to break down below the lows. So it's just a complete liquidity grab. So once we start breaking below these lows, I would think we might be able to drop a little bit further.
Oh my gosh, it's just amazing. It really is.
A little bit of choppiness to the left, but I still think
A little bit of choppiness. There's only choppiness if you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Like this. I would always be willing to take this kind of trade.
Because you're stupid. Because you're a fucking dumbass. We took that sell way up higher. In fact,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure, I'm not positive, but let's go look at the signal group. Because I'm pretty sure we took a sell on the GJ this week. Did we? Anyways, I'm pretty sure I took that trade. And I'll see. I'll look at my terminal too and see. But I'm pretty sure I took that trade. But he's waiting until it's way low to take a trade. It's unbelievable how stupid people are.
I just feel like you could probably, yeah. I would like it to get below.
Of course you would. This is insane.
This 50-minute, that's the only problem. I don't want the next 50-minute to be the one that breaks the low of the previous candle. I want it to be this one. Because then it suggests that it's all done within that 50-minute time frame.
That 50-minute time frame.
The candle that you're trying to like read is the one that, you know, essentially like kind of triggers the move that you're looking at. So I'd be willing to take this one. I know there's some choppiness to the left-hand side, but I would hope by grabbing this liquidity and whilst we're at a time of volume, there's going to be enough to.
It's just unbelievable. And get my 10 because you're a pussy. Like I said, 10-pip pussy trader. There it is. It's amazing. It's amazing. This is why people lose.
It depends if it makes its move before that or not. But I think you could have stops pretty safe at 162.9, just because I wouldn't expect the new 50-minute to get as high as that, and if it did, I wouldn't want to be in the trade anyway. Probably use that, so that's it starting to break below that low now.
In fact, I know we did a GJ. I know I called out a GJ sell on the stream for the group. Let's go back and look at this. I know we did. I'm just trying to figure out where it is. But when you have to wait for that stupid stuff that they have to wait for, you lose because you're an idiot. Oops, sorry. I think it was right after that we talked about buying the GJ. I think we sold it. I know we sold it this week. Yep, there it is. Look at that. There it is right there. My goodness. Look at it. There it is right there. April 25th. April 25th, right there. I'm just going to show it to you. I don't have anything to hide. April 25th. Look at that right there. Sell GJ at 164.38. The criteria to join my group is you pay me money. And I like I said, I'll apologize for that. You pay me money, you can join my group. So no, there's no learn and earn. You pay me money. It's $400 US for lifetime, and you become a lifetime member. You get signals, you get training, and a lot of different things. But that's what our group did on April 25th. But that joker and that just unbelievable moron had to wait. That unbelievable moron. That guy charges people. It's just, I mean, if you pay for that crap, you deserve to lose. If you pay for that crap. I mean, you can't even see it on the 1 hour chart, right? You can't even see where we sold. You'd have to go to a 4 hour chart at 164. You have to bring your 1 hour chart to here. Where's April 25th? Yeah, it's just amazing, guys. It was 164.38. I mean, again, there is no link, Mohammed. You either message me on Instagram, and I'll type my Instagram in there. You either hit me up on Instagram or you hit me up, or Telegram. So I'll type my Instagram handle. It's Ironman Futures Trading on Instagram, and you just private message me on Instagram, IG, or Yak Steelhead on Telegram. Telegram. But I don't apologize for charging, okay? I've been doing this for 18 years. I know what the hell I'm doing. I can show you live results. But I don't apologize for charging people. If you want to learn from me and you want my knowledge, I mean, my time is valuable to me, and I don't apologize for that. So if you want to get into that. But if you don't like it after 3 days, you just get your money back. I don't need the money. It's just that my time is valuable to me. Or you can just listen to this crap from other people. Early birds on Tuesday. Oh yes, thank you. This is just comic gold. It's comic gold. It really is.
Guys, we're in.
Oh, wait, he just said we're in. But how do you know he's in? Wait a second. He just said he's in.
You're in.
How do we know you're in? How do we know you're in? Just show your fucking terminal that says you're in. How do we know you're in? Look, oh, there it is. There's the famous trading view. I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to do that because I don't want to show you my live terminal. I don't want to show you my live terminal, so I'm just going to do that. If you're so fucking good, just show your live terminal. Why can't you just show your live terminal with that trade in it? Why? Just show your fucking chart, dude. No one wants to see you have pretty little things from TradingView. TradingView is the biggest waste of time. Just show your terminal.
I'm just going to keep that stop loss just up there just because it'll...
Just show your terminal.
Otherwise it's going to look like I'm running at a bloody loss.
Just show your terminal.
It's running well. Hop back onto that 30, I think.
Just show your terminal.
Let's see. Try and squeeze 10 pips out of this one, that'd be nice.
Try squeeze 10 pips out of it. Does he squeeze 10 pips? Let's see if he does. He probably does on this one. But just show your terminal.
That lovely apartment you had with the floor to ceiling window.
What happened to that?
I don't live in it anymore.
Yeah, because you're broke. You don't live in it anymore.
I live in another apartment.
Because what happened to the apartment that was really nice? Your subscriptions went down because your trading sucked, and you had to get an apartment that's crappy. He lived in a really nice apartment, but he had to move out of there because his subscriptions died down, and he sucks at trading.
Apartment with floor to ceiling windows. You just can't see them. They're over there. US 30, if you don't mind. I don't look at US 30, buddy. Sorry.
Of course you don't, because you're a pussy. The reason he doesn't have that really cool apartment anymore is because his subscriptions went down because he was an awful trader. And that's the bottom line. That's what it was.
I've not really followed it a great deal, to be honest.
Early bird Tuesdays. My gosh, the stuff that people listen to.
Right, where can we look to start?
All right.
Would be nice.
Let's see this.
Well done.
Yeah, lovely trade. Thanks, buddy.
I mean, I was figuring he'd probably. So he took like 6 pips. I mean, come on, guys.
Breaking the previous candle's low. Almost got 10. Ooh.
Come on. Don't be fooled.
And still got one myself. Yeah, I mean, this floater sale.
I mean, we got plus 200 on.
Nice. It's a lot smaller, but it's.
We got plus 200 on just that GJ signal that I showed you in my signal. We got 201 trade. It would take this clown 20 days to get that because he's a pussy. All right, are the markets open again? Yes, the markets are open again. So let's see what's going on. Let's see. Let's look at gold real quick. Okay, so again, there's probably not going to be a lot going on when the markets first open, but the terminal's still up, right? The terminal's still up right here. The terminal's still up, right? You can still see the terminal, which is again something that they will never do. Which is something they will never do. And that's the difference. That's what separates the sissies from the men. If you can't show it, don't. If you can't show the live terminal, don't stream, please. Stop wasting people's time. Stop wasting people's time. It's a joke, you guys. It really is.
Positioned a lot better. And, I mean, it's positioned far better actually. There we go. 10 pips, guys. Make sure
10 pips.
Take the profit off the table. Feel free to move to break even. If you want to give it a little bit of breathing space,
A bit of breathing space.
But if you want to move to break even, secure yourself money for the day, and accept the fact that there will be no losses on the table.
Oh my gosh, these people are they are awful. I mean, he won that one, good, and that's good, but Jiminy fucking Christmas.
Big top wick, and by breaking above that previous candle's high, it's almost urging buyers to say, right, this is us forming a base, and price should continue moving up. Now that doesn't mean you have to buy it.
So listen to this. Listen to that again, right? So he's saying that candle, because that candle that 1 hour candle would signify for me with my trading, that would signify a sell. But listen to what he's saying. This guy's an idiot.
Obviously, you can have all this other analysis as to whether you buy it or not. But for me, when I see candles like this and then they return and start breaking below the low of the previous candle after breaking the high, the likelihood is that it's going to move over, roll over to the downside more often than not.
Oh, I thought you said topside.
I also play these candles as
how he plays them.
Is based on this current one. You know what this one does. The candle itself, right? The candle itself, or the wick itself, means one of two things.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Liquidity grab, because it's the market's way of saying, I'm stopping out all of those buyers by now flipping bearish, and the move is going to be down, right? We're going to start a down move, or the big wick is seen as a warning, right? It's like seen as the market's way of saying, be careful here. Buyers are in the market.
Okay, so let's go look at the CAD. This was supposedly this morning, right? We can go look at the CAD. I never look at the CAD, but we can go look at the CAD. Because we should be able to see that candle, right? It was just earlier. Trying to find out where the US CAD is, because I never trade the US CAD. I wouldn't even know where to look for it, but I'm sure we can find it. There it is right there. So if we look at that chart, it wasn't very long ago he did that stream in the morning. So we should be able to go to the US CAD and look at that and see what happened on that 1 hour candle. And maybe he's right. Maybe it's one time where my system loses, and that's fine. But we're gonna check it out. Where was the price at? Where was the price at when he said that? Let's go take a look at one more time at where the price was. Expand these candles a little bit. Right there. Right there. So I see it, and it's possible that it might have lost, right? Because this was the candle. I think this is the exact same candle it won. I might be wrong, right? I might be wrong, but it looks like let's see if it matches 128.16, right around that area. Oh, that's the Euro CAD. Sorry, he's on the Euro CAD, not the US CAD. So I'll get rid of this chart because I hate the CAD. He's on the Euro CAD. So let's go to. It's going to be even harder to find. That's going to be even harder to find. I don't trade the Euro at all. This is it right here, maybe. No. So we have 136 area, right? There it is, right there. So let's look at this. Maybe he had a good trade, but it's not looking like it from just what I see so far. This is why these traders lose, guys. And I'm sorry that it hurts people's feelings, but this is why these people lose. Because they don't know what the hell they're talking about. And then they want you to buy their services. So let's see. It was right around 136. Where was it again? I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to look at it one more time. Right around 136.15. Well, I mean, we know what happened. A 1 hour close right around 136.16. And maybe my 1 hour is a little bit different than his, but look what it did. So if he would have taken a buy at 136.16, he would have gotten his butt kicked. I mean, he would have literally gotten his butt kicked. And look what it's done since then. That would have been the sell for us and we would have made money, of course. Again, I mean, it's insane why people listen to these people or give 1 ounce of credibility to that. So let's just, again, listen to what he says, because he was saying buys, right? Saying there's one way of looking at it this way, but there are other ways to look at it this way, and I think he was saying look at buys, and it's gone down 100 points since he's talking about it. It's just crazy, people, that you would listen to this nonsense.
Right, because there was a lot of buyers throughout this candle. If I was to measure the strength of the buyers versus the sellers from the candle's opening point, the buyers win that fight. Without a fact, right? It's fact. You go from the open of the candle up to the high, you've got 19 pips. If you go from the open of the candle down to the low,
as it's dropping, right? As it's dropping right now, he's
so about 3 times the amount of buyers as there are sellers from within this previous candle.
Wrong. Just
You
wrong.
know that they were there, so it's
Just
a
wrong.
warning to let you know that
Just-
they're there. Now,
just
if
wrong.
we have eradicated all buyers, if we have stopped out all the buyers, we've grabbed that liquidity.
That's what happens. That's what that candle signifies, and that's what he doesn't understand. That's exactly what that candle signifies. It signifies that buyers tried to push up and sellers came into the market and pushed the buyers out. That's exactly what that signifies. Oh my gosh. And this is, people listen to this.
Created that top wick and then flipped, taken all the stops, taken all those positions, and it's just sellers in the market now because all the buyers are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
All the buyers are gone.
Yep.
This is the second option.
Yep.
If all the buyers are gone, essentially the next candle or this current candle should be creating a small top wick. Because if there is simply just selling pressure in the market now, there is no need for us to create a top wick all the way up here,
It's just-
here. It wouldn't make any sense. Right? We shouldn't really create a top wick
My
much
gosh.
higher than the open of the previous candle. Okay? We should essentially create a top wick that is lower than that or level with that.
See, and this is the other crazy thing. If you're doing it the way I do it, right, you would look at that and say, there's this candle setup. That setup is there. There's the candle setup. I don't need, I mean, he's giving you a dissertation, and you don't need a dissertation. All I need to know is that candle right there closed with a wick longer than the body of the candle. This candle opens right here, and I sell. That's it. I don't need any other explanation. And this candle signifies that buyers tried to push up. Buyers tried to push up, and sellers came into the market, and you guys can look at what happens, and maybe we'll just keep playing it. Here's another example of it right here to the buy side, right? There's your entry up. You wouldn't be in this one because you're in a buy already. So you wouldn't take that one right there because you're in a buy. I mean, it's just, but when you don't have a clue what you're talking about, you just make shit up because it sounds very fun.
And then roll over to the downside. Rarely do I see the market break the open of the previous candle and then start to continue moving down. When it starts
You need to
moving
get
down
out.
the
You need to
open
get
of
out
the
a little bit
previous
more
candle,
then.
That's when option 1 becomes more apparent.
You need to get out more then.
It's the market's way of saying that buyers are involved. Or, for example, the market creates its downward first, and then starts breaking above the open of the previous candle. That's just saying like,
This complete ass clown has 18,000 people that listen to him. This complete ass clown has 18,000 people subscribers. Now, obviously, 18,000 people don't listen to him, right? But he's a moron. You should have your head examined if you listen to this bullcrap.
like get out the trade, or it's a no trade, or buyers are here, be careful, things like that. So that's typically how I assess these candles and how I use them for, like my analysis.
Yeah, and you're wrong. So he's saying that's how he uses it. That's how he uses it. Yeah, well, you're wrong. You're just wrong. It's just people. This is what you deal with when you.
Why do you not add your time frames to favorites in your TradingView account? I don't know. It's just not really. I just don't feel like it takes me much longer to just click.
Why do you have it? Why do you hide behind TradingView? Why do you hide behind TradingView?
You know what I mean? Like it might save me like half a second.
Why do you hide behind TradingView?
Do you know what I mean?
Why don't you just show your live terminal? Just saying. I mean, this is garbage. And this is the stuff that I hate because I've been in the industry for so long. And you have everyone nowadays has a course, has a signal group, right? And this is the shit you deal with.
If there's enough volume in this session, or maybe
this is the shit you do. Are we still streaming? There has been a comment. Someone just make a comment so I know that we're still. Did I get my stream kicked off? Seems like we're still live, but can someone just say you're? Let me know you're still. Everyone's still here.
I think so.
I mean, this is the joke. This is the joke. It's a joke.
1902. Like if we do pull back for a retest, it could be here. Come down. Tap the lows.
All right, brother. Yeah.
Then maybe you'll get your retracement. That'll be like your double bottom back up to your 1915, and then it could roll over. I think if the first point we need to respect.
I mean, it's just guys. These people.
Room for upside. As for the sells, I think the sells are a great place because it shouldn't get there after it creates that liquidity candle. That could have been entries earlier as well.
So does that make sense? I mean, I know I'm being harsh on the guy, but I've had battles with him before. But does what I say, Keith, about what he's saying, does it make sense? So he just basically went the opposite. He said that that candle that I showed you guys signifies selling. No, it doesn't. I mean, signifies buying. It absolutely doesn't. But when you don't know what you're talking about, it does, right? I mean, he's saying it signifies. It's just crazy that people listen to this.
As the week goes, so.
People listen to this.
Or buyers are here, be careful.
No, listen to this.
Things like that.
Listen to this.
Essentially create a top wick that is lower than that or level with that, and then roll over to the downside. Rarely do I see the market break the open of the previous candle and then start to continue moving down.
You saw it on this one.
Breaking above the open.
Wait a second. You saw it on this one. Since that chart hit 136.14 on the pound on that, what has it done? What has it done since it hit? Since it hit that? Remember, 136.16 is where he was talking about right here. What has this thing done since then? What has this thing done since then? And he's like, oh, it rarely does it ever do that. No, actually, it does it a lot. But when you don't have a damn clue what you're talking about, it probably is rare that you. It's fallen. It's done exactly what the pattern that I'm teaching you guys, that I'm telling you about, is telling you. And it's beautiful because it's on his stream. It's right there. It's a 1 hour candle that has a wick at the top of the candle longer than the body of the candle. That is a sell. I don't need to have any other explanation. I don't need to have any other anything. That is a sell. That does tell me that buyers have been exhausted. Buyers tried to push and sellers came into the market. And what has it done since then? Nothing but that. But he thinks it's the other way because he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Don't take my word for it. Just look at the results. Just look at the results. Don't take my word for it. Just look at the results. It's a joke, folks. It's a joke. And he charges people. That's the craziest part about it, is he actually has the nerve and the gall to charge people for that shit. He has the nerve and the gall to charge people for that shit. And that's what it is. It's just dog shit. And the reason he had to move out of the apartment he had a nice apartment there. The reason he had to move out of that because he sucks at trading. I mean, so we looked at two different people today. They both suck. Both of them suck. But he is one that royally sucks. I mean, he's one of the worst of the worst. All right, we had a 15-minute candle close. Let's go look at the 15-minute on all of these and see if there was anything that we might be interested in looking at to take a trade. Every time we do a 1 hour candle, obviously I want to have a 1 hour candle close. If we're doing the 15-minute, we just, yeah, gold has the pattern. Gold definitely has the pattern. Is this the one that just opened though? So we'll probably take that trade on gold. Oh, sweet! I finally get the webcam, guys. The hot boys and hot girls. Oh, that's so awesome! Thank you very much, man. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you coming in here. You sick fool. Thank you very much. Let's get rid of this guy. Thank you very much. We're going to take a buy on gold on this one. Let me do that real quick before we say thank you to this guy for being a complete idiot. Thank you very much, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that you are here. Yeah. Get your ass out of here. We'll just put him in timeout for now. Shay's like, ban him. Yeah. Well, Shay, I'm telling you, dude, you need to let me do that in the. You need to let me do that in the other stream, brother. Right? So we just took a buy on gold because that pattern was definitely there on the 1 hour time frame, right? We took a buy on gold. Is he already back? Oh, he was able to. Oh no. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're saying that you're saying that chat. Your chat would be empty if you did that. That's so we'll get rid of that guy. He can go into another one. You can go ahead and do that there. So we'll see if he comes over here. He's one I've gone to battle with several times too. He's not a very bright. He's not a very bright trader either. I don't want you to do anything, brother. You do whatever you feel comfortable doing. I don't need you. You don't need to do anything. But Jesus has been requested to come into this stream. We'll see if he does. All right, let's see what gold's doing. We're up. Okay, see we're getting close to profit on gold because that pattern works, and we're not losers. That pattern works. So we're about to. We'll see if we get into profit on that. But the big thing is you see live trades in a live account when I'm streaming and no one else does that. Because they're sissies. Again, let's be honest, they're just sissies. They won't show live trades in a live account because they don't want you to see that they suck at trading. They need you to buy their services, but they don't want you to see that they suck ass at trading. That's just the bottom line, folks. That's just the bottom line of it all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's just the way it is. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. It's just the way it is. Things are never going to be the same. That's just the way it is. These people will suck at trading. They always suck at trading. And that won't change. Reese, what's going on, brother? What's going on, man? Are you from the other stream too? Are we getting the we getting the guys from the other stream? Are you one of those ones from Forex Elia? Forex Elia. Are you one of the ones? Are you one of the members of Forex Elia? Whatever the hell it is. George one. Oh, you're just new to the stream. Welcome, welcome, well, welcome. Do you go into live streams a lot? Trading live streams a lot, Reese? We welcome you here. We are glad to have you here. Do you go into live streams a lot? Because if you do, like I've been telling these people, you will notice that this live stream is a little bit different. I do show a live terminal with live trades. This is a live terminal with live trades. Oh, sweet, cool. Well, the thing you'll notice if you go into other streams is you won't see the trades they're in their terminal. They won't pull their terminal up, right? They'll just hide behind what's called trading view. But if you see right here, I'm going to circle it. You see all the trades I'm in right now on this account. You see all of them. Down $91 right now, but that's okay. But my stream is rare because I show a live account with live trades in it, and you won't go to another stream that does that for the most part. That's what makes this stream different and what makes it sexy. It's sexy. It's sexy. So welcome. I've been trading for. Okay, I'll take control. If you want to just give me the moderator button on the other stream, I'll take control of it. If you want to just give me the moderator button, Shay, while you're gone, I'll take control over there. Just give me the mod button. I'll whoop those people up into shape there. In May of 2020, well, welcome, man. I'm glad you're here, and hopefully things are going well for you. I would explain to you my strategy, Reese, but you can go, like I've been saying, you can go to my YouTube channel, and there's a 13-minute video on my YouTube channel that will tell you everything you need to know about my strategy that I've been trading for 18 years for a living. Okay, so just go to Ironman Trading Channel. You don't have to like and subscribe to it. I really don't care because I'm not doing this for YouTube subscribers. But that video right there, will tell you everything you need to know about my strategy. It's the simplest strategy in the world. But that video, it's 13 minutes and 31 seconds. So I don't have to explain it again in the stream. Because you get new people in here, they're like, well, tell us your strategy. Just go watch the video. Just go watch the video. It will tell you everything you need to know. I've been trading for 18 years. I do it for a living. That's how I pay my bills. But that video will tell you everything you need to know about the strategy. Okay. Everything you need to know is in that video. Everything you need to know is right there. Okay. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Piece of cake. Everything you need to know. Okay, we got 5 minutes left in this 15-minute candle, and it looks like the US 30 might be giving us a sell signal again, right? So if it gives me a sell signal again, I will enter it again. And gold is definitely looking better. It looks like I had a nasty spread on it though. Maybe. Okay, so if the US 30 close, if the US 30 close in 4 minutes with this candle the way it is, I will be taking a sell. Does that make sense to everybody? Does that make sense? It should totally make sense to everybody. It's really simple. Oh my gosh, how long have I been doing? I've been live a couple times today, but how long have I been doing this? My wife and kids are probably wondering, why is he just staying in his office all day? Jeez. Okay. I'll be done soon. My oldest son that lives with us right now just walked in. Scared me a little bit. That door opened. Okay, so we got 3 more minutes left in this candle, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. The US 30 is looking like it possibly could be a sell. So if it is, we'll take that. We'll take it because that's what the numbers say to do. Right? And when you know you're going to be right, when you know you're going to be right 85% of the time, you just take the trade because that's what the numbers say to do. It does not matter anything other than that. Okay, when the signal's there, you take the trade because that's what the numbers say to do. And I'm probably just going to take it early. I might just take it a little bit early. I don't think it's going to, well, see, I'm being a little bit undisciplined here, but I think we're pretty safe on that. I think we're pretty safe. Okay, and so I'm going to have my stop loss on this. I want it above those highs right there. So we got in at 33,394. We'll just make this a 100-point stop loss. Let's make this a 100-point stop loss. So this on this one, it'll be 33,494. Okay. Keith, no, I mainly, my go-to one is the 1 hour time frame. I usually don't, unless I'm streaming like I am right now, I don't take trades based off the 15-minute. No, my main chart that I use is the hourly chart. But when I'm streaming, because when I'm streaming, people don't want to sit around and only get one opportunity every hour, right? But the pattern works on any of the time frames. I just, when I'm trading and I'm not streaming on, and I'm trading my own, it's always on the 1 hour. Does that make sense? I always use that line. Does that make sense to everybody? It should absolutely make sense. It's the simplest thing in the world. Right? I mean, there's no other, it doesn't need any other explanation for it. Shouldn't need any other explanation, right? Excuse me. It really shouldn't. It's that simple. There it is. So anyway, are these ones going good? Oh, they're down a little bit, but that's okay. These ones might take a little bit of time too, because the market is really slow at this point. So it's gonna take some. This one's definitely gonna take some time. This one's definitely gonna take some time. But we've got time. We got all the time in the world. We got plenty of time, folks. And all of our trades are going opposite of what we want them to right now, and that's totally okay, right? I mean, again, losses happen. Losses are part of the game. Like we always say, if you can't handle losses, then you probably shouldn't be trading. So losses are a part of the game. They happen. Okay, they put hair on your chest. It's okay. They happen. But I will be mercilessly mocked by people who hate me, and they'll refer to this stream like, look at how much he lost if we lose these trades. Look at how much he lost. I told you that guy sucks. And I just take the trades because that's what the pattern tells me to do. So if they end up losing, they end up losing. So, but I take it the way I see it and based on the pattern. So if it loses, it loses, and we live another day. You have people just in the background just hoping for my failure too, because that's who people are. So there's people in the back just I hope this clown loses. And I mean I do the same thing with some people, so they're entitled to do that. But at least I'm showing it, right? At least I'm showing it. They don't even show it. They hide behind TradingView. So we'll see. See what happens. We'll see what happens. Are you asking right now if gold is a buy or sell right now? Is that what you're asking? Are you asking, or are you saying, are we in a buy or sell? Or are you asking if it's a buy or sell? Are you asking if it's a buy or sell? Or are you saying, are we in buys or sells? You're asking if it's a buy or sell right now, right, Mohammed? Okay, so listen, you're probably new here, and we appreciate you being here. You're going to be put in a 5-minute timeout, okay? And I'm going to explain to you why you're being put in a timeout. Because if you have to ask some random stranger on a YouTube stream if it's a buy or sell, then you should just stop fucking trading right now. Okay? What do your charts tell you? Look at your charts. Because I'm streaming and I have a lot of experience, but you're not going to become a better trader by asking people in a random YouTube chat if it's a buy or sell. Okay, this is the one time. So you're going to be put in a 5-minute timeout. Don't ask fucking stupid questions. Look at your chart. What does your chart tell you? Right? What does your chart tell you? Go start looking at your chart. Okay, this isn't Forex Aaliyah time. This isn't other streams. This is big boy trading. Okay, what do your charts tell you? Everything you need to know is right in front of you on your charts. So for you to ask if it's about what do you think? What do your charts tell you? Okay, so this stream, I do not put up with people asking dumbass questions like that if it's a buy or sell. What do your charts tell you? Right? That's the lazy way of trading, asking other people. The right way to do it is to look at your charts, study it for yourself so you become a better trader. Because I'm not going to be streaming all the time, right? I could die tomorrow. And if you could just keep asking people, you're never going to become better. So just look at your charts. It's not difficult. Okay, we can go over what the trend is again, and we can do that, but learn how to read a chart. It will help you, I promise. It will be really good for you. So don't come into my stream and ask dumbass questions. Okay, so we're going to go over one more time how I determine the trend, because I don't have trend lines. I don't need trend lines. Okay, I'm not dumb. I don't need trend lines. I'm going to go to the 4-hour chart first, and I'm going to draw that circle right there, and I'm going to draw that circle right there. Is it an uptrend or a downtrend on the 4-hour chart? Really simple question. Is it higher or lower than it was on that left circle? Is it higher or lower? It's a downtrend, okay? Thank you. Thank you. You've been here for a while, man. You're listening. Now we're going to go to the daily chart. The daily chart is an uptrend. I don't need to draw it. I look at that chart, I know it's an uptrend. Okay? Easy. The weekly is an uptrend. That's an easy uptrend. I don't need to draw my circles. I drew them so you guys get visual. But I don't need to look at it. It's an uptrend. And I already know what the monthly is. So 3 of the 4 higher time frame charts are an uptrend. Okay? So to answer your to really kind of answer your question, you can buy or sell, right? But if you want to trade with the trend, with the higher time frame trend, then you're looking for buys. That does not mean sells can't work. It just means the higher time frame charts trend is up. 3 of the 4 major higher time frame charts are up. I'm looking for buys. And long-term bias on buys too. So that's how you do it. You go to your 4-hour chart, you go to your daily chart, you go to your weekly chart and say, what is the trend? And if you can align 3 of the 4 higher time frame charts, then you have a pretty solid uptrend. Then you want to look for buys, right? Again, that doesn't mean you can't sell, because there's a really good sell in the last several candles, right? Again, there's the sell pattern right there, and that's the buy pattern right there. You can still sell it in an uptrend. There's the sell signal again right there. There's the sell signal again right there. There's the buy signal right there. There's the buy signal right there. You can still sell it in an uptrend, but your expectations for what you might get or your returns should be lower than if you're trading with the trend. So I just don't like it when people come in and it's innocent, right? They're just asking innocently, but learn how to read a chart. Well, let's go to one. Let's go to the daily. I wouldn't seriously consider the daily chart changing trend direction unless it goes back to the November of 2021 area, and you won't be able to see where I make that circle because of my and that's at 1860 somewhere there, but probably even probably down in the December 14 down at 17 probably 1760, right? Do you see that December? I have it at December 14th of 2021. Do you see that? What the heck? There's some serious base going on. So 1752 probably from December 14th of 2021. I probably wouldn't consider a trend reversal unless it breaks that level. Does that make sense, Likram? Okay, on the weekly chart, it would have to be a lot lower. On the weekly chart, it would probably be down here from March of 2020 when it went to 1453. Okay, it's got to go through all of that, and then on the monthly, you don't even want to know what the monthly. November of 2016 at like 1100. So it's got a long ways to go before I would consider a trend reversal on gold. Does that make sense? So that would take a fairly long time. That's just how I do it. But what do I know? Again, I just started trading yesterday. I think that's my neighbor playing that music really loud. What is that? Hold on, you guys. Where's that coming from? All right. So did that analysis make sense to you? I'm probably going to take off here pretty quick, guys. I'll stay for one more candle here, 15-minute candle, then I'm probably going to take off and go spend some time with the kids and with the whiff. Did that make sense, though? It's really simple. Once you start understanding it, it's extremely simple. So we'll wait for this candle to close and then we'll get out of here. We'll wait for this candle to close and then we'll get out of here. Yeah, I think this neighbor has a really fast car. I think this is gonna be. They just moved in. I think this might not be as fun as people think it might be. I really want to buy gold again because we're getting some serious rejection here, and I might cheat a little bit. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna buy gold again. I like that pattern the way it is, and then I'm gonna take off, guys. So you see another gold buy for me in here. My stop loss is on this second position on gold. I want it below all this noise here. So I'm going to want it to be below this noise. That noise is at 1881. So I'm probably going to have a stop on that one at 1876 or so. Just want to make sure that I have stop losses in place. And then I'm going to take off. Okay? If I lose, I lose. I don't really care. Okay, so I have a stop loss on that one. I have a stop loss on this one. They're both going to be at 1876. All right, guys. Any last questions before I go? Any questions? Any questions before I go? I'm going to take off. Go spend some time with the wife and kids. It is my anniversary tomorrow. I've been married for 21 years. Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any questions? I know I'll get crucified if these things don't end up working, but does anybody have any questions? No, I'm not. But if you subscribe and then you have notifications turned on, you'll know whenever I'm on YouTube. I try to stay off it actually as much as I can. I don't really like streaming, to be honest with you. You probably can't tell because of how long I've been doing it today, but I actually don't like it. So, thank you. I appreciate it. So, all right, guys, I'm going to take off. But if you like and subscribe and you do this notifications, you'll be notified every time I go live. That could be fun. All right, everybody have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.